Yeah, we are on YouTube. So let's start. Good afternoon, YouTube. We are here for another English immersion. My name is Warley, and the topic of today is healthy life. But before to start with the conversation and with the questions, I would like to explain a little bit about the platform, so you all that are watching us on YouTube can understand how this kind of immersion works and how Talk and Talk works as well. So. In a general way, Talk and Talk it's a conversation platform for beginner, intermediate, and advanced speakers. And the idea here that is not a regular class. I'm not an English or a language teacher at all, but I'm here to speak English and to improve my English with you as well. And the idea is just develop your fluency and your confidence as an English speaker. Okay, that's the main idea here. Besides English, we have other language like Spanish, German, Italian, French, and Chinese, I guess. So you can see that on the Talk and Talk website, okay? With that in mind, I think we can start with the introductions and after that with the questions, okay? So, Brenna, can you introduce yourself, please?
Good afternoon, guys. I'm Brenna. I'm 27. I work as a software developer. Uh, I'm from Rio, the capital. And just like Wally, I'm a host here on Talk Talk 2. So on Sundays, 2 p.m. and Mondays, 7 p.m., you all are very welcome on my immersions. In my free time, I enjoy practicing and watching sports and physical activities in general. And that's it.
Amazing, amazing. And what about you, Gabriela? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Gabriela. I'm 20 years old. Um, I study environmental engineering here in Sorocaba, São Paulo, and um, I'm learning to play the ukulele. So I don't have many hobbies, but I like that, and I think that's it for now.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Gabriela. And what about you, Camila? Can you introduce yourself, please? Camila, are you here? I don't think so. So, yeah, right now.
It's
Camila, can you
me.
hear me?
Sorry, I have a
Okay,
problem with my internet. And now I back.
no problem. Can you introduce yourself,
Okay.
please?
Okay. I'm Camila. I am 32 years old. I'm from Aracaju, Sergipe, and I live in the city. I am actually I work with product design. So my favorite hobbies is to drown something because I like a lot to drowning, watching movies. And today it's holiday, so after this class I go uh live for a park because it's a beautiful day today in my city. So my another favorite sport it's swimming. I love swimming. And I that's it.
Nice, nice. And what about you, Jonathan? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, I'm Jonathan. I live in Porto Alegre and I'm 44 years old. I'm married and I have two teenage children. My hobby is riding motorcycles on uh, beautiful roads, to see new places, new landscapes. I work at a credit union, cooperative credit union. as an organizational agility specialist. So I need to improve my English to face the challenge in my professional journey, I think. That's it.
Amazing, amazing. And what about you, João? Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes,
Okay,
I can.
okay. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. I am software developer. Okay. I am 53 years old. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. Now I'm working in the international project in international company. In here, I use English and Spanish. Okay. In my free time, I love read books. I like watch TV series. Uh, I love swim. I love reading. I love walking. Uh, I have no pets. Like, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Nice, nice. And what about me? My name is Warley, as you know. I'm 25. I live in Recife, Pernambuco, and I'm work with IT as well, like Brenner. I'm a front-end developer, and I'm also a English and Spanish host here on Talk and Talk. I'm here since 2022, I believe, and I have started with Spanish, and nowadays I'm focused on develop my English skills. So because of that, I have stopped to do weekly immersions in Spanish. And let me see, I like to run. I like to do outside activities, and I like to learn English, actually learn language as well, and study about neuroscience, human behavior. So yeah, I think that's all about me. So guys, I think we can start with the question number one, okay? How often should people exercise to maintain good health, in your opinion? So I don't know if you can speak about everyone, but I think we can speak about in a general way, you know. So let me know about you, Bren.
Um, Not only exercising, but stretching our body, I would say it's very good to keep our body I don't know if useful is the right word, but I'm seeing it right now because I went through a surgery on my knee recently, and I need to keep uh, at the beginning of my days my leg stretch. I have to do some stretchings with my knee, with my leg. So it's important to us to do that, and I would say every day, because we can have less problems in the future. You shouldn't do really exercises during 1 hour, 2 hours if you don't like to, but some minutes every day would be very good for your future, for your body.
Nice. And what actually, why do you think people don't exercise their body and doing exercise in a general way, even when you know that's important? Because it's a hard thing, but why we don't do that, even if it's important?
If you are not used to do something in your routine, it's very difficult to put something new, in your daily routine, uh, in something that, or even if you don't like to exercise, let's imagine that I've never exercised, or I've never run a bike until my 18. Putting it like running a bike every day uh, after my 18th will be very difficult because I just don't have this this routine. I don't putting it in my routine, so it's difficult to put something like that, something new in your life. So people in general have some resistance to the new, you know. So yeah, that's kind of my opinion.
Yeah, it does make sense. Actually, I think it's so hard when you are starting to do that, you know. But when you do that consistently and you have the habit, I think it's more easy. I think it's easier, I believe.
Yeah.
But okay, nice. And what about you, Jonathan? Let me know.
About how often people exercise, maintain good health.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
question number one, what do you
question
think
number
should
one.
be a
Okay.
good one?
I I listened Brenner and start to think other other items. Whoa, go back and turn.
No
So
problem.
no problem. Thank you, Brenner. It's amazing items. So I think people should exercise 30 minutes per day, frequency or at least 3 days per week. It maintain a cadence and provide support for cardio cardio. I don't remember this cardiovascular. It's in English. It's the same cardio. I don't remember this.
I don't
Uh,
know.
health. I don't know. Um, can and provide support for cardiovascular health. I think improve and maintain fitness overall fitness, correct, and maintain overall fitness. For me, it's so how often should people exercise to maintain good health? I think people exercise for 30 minutes per day and frequency 3 days per week. That's this is important for maintain good health.
Nice. I was searching here and I think that's the same. Cardiovascular exercise. It's kind of the
Ah,
same.
it's
When
same
you know,
cardiovascular.
yeah, exactly.
Portuguese, it's
It's
same in
quite of the
English.
same. Yeah, write that in a different way, some different way, but you say like the same, you know, cardiovascular exercise.
Ah,
So,
perfect.
and yeah, I pretty agree with you. I think it's so important. I believe the ideal point is about 3 days of week or 30 minutes per day, for example. But it's important um, to realize the kind of the exercise that you are doing, you know. So I think it's pretty important to do cardiovascular exercise like running, for example, ride a bike or something like that. So yeah, I think it's pretty important and it's pretty nice to do that. So
Perfect.
what do you think, Gabriel, about that? Let me know.
I agree with all of you. I think exercising is important. Maybe 3 times a week, it's enough. But like maybe when you do sports 3 times a week is good, or you go to the gym is good. But I think it's important like you keep moving every day. Like you don't like 3 times a week you go to the gym or you do some sport, and the other days you walk or you run maybe. You just keep moving, or stretching is good too, because I think all of this helps your body to become more resistant, because you're getting older and you will be more strong, more resistant to diseases or to I don't know, If you fat, you will reduce the chances of hurting yourself, and it relaxes your body too. Like mainly stretching relax your body and releases good things on your body. Like you feel good. Um, it's good because you're doing something for your physical body, not in your mental health too. So every day is good, but if you're not used to it, you can start like 2 days a week, 3 times a week, and then like Brenner said, you will make another new routine and you will put that on your routine, and you can increase, like you can do it more than 3 times, 2 times when you get used to it. So I think it's good.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think we are talking about the ideal point or the regular point of exercise, but I think actually the difficult point here is to fit that on your schedule, you know. It's like to do that on your week when you have to work and you have to study a lot. So the main difficult point is related to that, in my opinion. So when you are working all the day, for example, and study all the day, and after that you need to go to the gym or practice some exercise that you don't like in a general way, it's pretty hard. So I think that's the most difficult point, in my opinion. But yeah, it's important. As you all said, it's pretty important to do that. So let me know about you, João. What do you think? João, can you hear
Oh,
me?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I
no problem.
was mute. Yes. Oh,
No
I'm
problem.
not a specialist in this area. Yes, but I think during week, uh, I I read that about 5 times per week or 3 times workout per week, okay, like that, and the good diet, okay, and like my colleague told, good rest too as well, and yes, like healthy behavior, uh, like yes, like that, workout and good diet and good rest. Mm, yes, to me like that. That's it.
Nice, nice. And what about you, Camila? What do you think?
Um, I guess in my case depend because I discovered was the bad way. If known, the unique thing about a healthy routine is to go exercise because I discovered it's necessary to eat uh, things healthy from from the balance of go to the gym, go to exercise, export anything, and then you have a good meal. It's important too. So I guess for me it's about 3 or 4 times per week, but I guess it's important to balance of food well, sleep well. When I left the gym about 1 week, I don't go anytime. I felt difficulties about my sleep, so I guess it's important to maintain the activity. If the people and couldn't go to the gym, I guess walk it's good well. um, I guess that's it in resume.
Yeah, nice points. Actually, we are talking about exercise in specific, but there are a lot of other points that's important for us, like exercise, it's a good point, but to have a good meal, to focus on mental health and all these other points, it's so important. And related to that, I think we can go to the question number two. And what could we do to improve our mental health on a daily basis? So what do you think that's the most important points that we can do for improve that and to keep better, to keep calm and yeah, to have a balance, in your life. I start with you, Jonathan. What do you think?
Uh, I think so for my mental health, um, I I strive to maintain a balanced routine, my studies, work, family, and do the activities I enjoy. Do make no do né? Do is correct. Do and do the activities that I enjoy. For example, as riding a motorcycle, traveling with my family, and being close to them. Being close to them, correct? Being close to them, no? So for me, it's improve my mental health and my daily routine. So it's more balance, okay? It's important.
Nice, nice. The point of focus on stay sometime with your with your family. It's so important. I totally agree with you. And I don't know, I think sometimes we are so focused on our job and on our study, and we don't focus a lot on stay sometime on with our family in a general way. So yeah, the life has this kind of tricky, but we need to balance that. I believe. So
Exactly.
let me know what about you, Camila? What do you think?
Um, I try to leave off screen time for a while because I work remotely, so I pass all my day with screens in my visual. I guess I try to do that, and sometimes I try to do this some activities. It's helpful with my focus, so I try to read some books. I try to walk through my neighborhood because I guess it's important to me see the real world because I close it all my day in my room, work, talk with people in computer, and I don't see people, real people in my life. And I try to do this because I guess it's important for the health because living alone it's a good because I am a alone people. I like to take time alone, but I guess it's important to interaction with humans in the real world. So I guess it's important for my health to do these example activities. It's work for my mental health. It's very helpful.
Yeah, I really feel you because I I feel like the same, when you work from home, for example, and when you are all the time on the computer, it seems like the time pass and you don't see the real world, It's like the day pass and you don't realize that. So it's important to, I don't know, just go for a walk outside and breathe in sometimes and uh, take a rest and I don't know, doing pause in sometimes. So I really understand you and it's important. We are focused a lot on stay online and work and study with the computer and do it we do all of that with the computer. Right now we are studying and we are on the computer. It's nice. It's a good point, but it's also nice to stay away sometime and go for a walk and leave. And yeah, it's important. It's pretty important for the mental health. It's amazing. I really agree with you. And what do you think, João? Let me know about you.
Oh, yes, no. Yes. Question two?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. Yeah, yes. Okay. Oh, like you, like uh, daily. Yes, daily. Yes. I think about very important. Uh, we, I create good habits. Okay, healthy habits to uh, every single day, and like that, like I told before, uh, keep a good diet. Okay, and keep off go to a gym often, or let's see, uh, another sport like swim. I love that. Or okay, or kind of one kind of exercise. Okay, then I think it's very important to good rest and keep mind uh, very clear, like good ideas and uh, read good books, because that to me very important. Keep uh, keep my body good and keep my mind good. Then I need set a few things to achieve these goals. Okay, but these things we uh, we are good habits in my life. I think about that. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
nice. The point of to have the your
Mind,
I forgot. Yeah, your
good
mind.
mind.
Thank you.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah,
Today, incredible because you said about neuroscience. Today,
yeah,
I watched few videos about that, about searches in this area. I am I like that area because I don't know before. Recently, I heard about that. Then today uh, I decided uh, looks few things about it. Yes, good data. I because I found good advance in mind. Okay, in brain, very good that. Okay, good material and few things about. I like that. Good area. Yes.
yeah. That's nice. It's important to take care of your mind, and to have your mind clear. As you said, I think it's so important. And sometimes you are focused on a problem, or on 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 a topic that where I study or on your job, So sometimes it's important to clear your mind and focus on something else and do other things so you can clear your mind and thinking better later. So yeah, I pretty agree with you. And related to that, I think it's pretty important and it's nice to study about neuroscience and human behavior in a general way. And I like to do that because in this way I can understand how how um, how the people works, how the people work and how I work in a general way and how my brain works. So I think it's important to understand that. So yeah, I agree with you. And
Yes,
what
to
about you,
me, very
Gabriela?
important. Oh,
I'm
oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, John.
I'm sorry. Okay, okay. To me, very important to raciocinate it every day because our brain needs to exercise like our muscle. Okay, only that. I'm sorry, Gabriel. Go ahead. Thank you.
Right. So let me know, Gabriela, what you think.
No problem, João. Um, I think it's important for our mental health that we do nothing sometimes. Like even don't read a book or don't do any activities. Like doing nothing is good sometimes because we spend the day studying or working or like I spend all my days studying and I teach literature too uh, once a week. So I have to prepare my class and well go teach. And so or I'm studying for my class to teach these students. So all the time I'm on the computer or I am reading books, like researching, and it's exhausting for the brain. So sometimes I just don't do nothing. Like when I can, I only lie down and I do nothing. I think and uh, sometimes I watch TV. Like I really like watching movies. But it's important to do nothing because it's when your brain can relax and you can think about your routine, you can think about your life, you can just think about things, or even like go for a walk. And I don't listen to music sometimes because I don't know, I think I'm working. Even if I'm listening to music, I'm being stimulated. My brain is being stimulated. So I love music, but it's good. Don't listen to nothing. Be quiet and just watch things. Sometimes you go for a walk and you watch things and you relax. And as you said, I don't know, I don't remember who said, but um, it's good for your brain to relax, and then you come back doing things like I can't do this right now, and then you relax your brain, and then you can think better about what you were doing, and you can have new ideas and new perspectives. So doing nothing is good too, I think.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I was thinking about other point related to how you can rest your mind, because for example, when you work from home and when you do everything on the computer and you are uh, when you stay here on your bedroom, for example, study and working all this stuff, it's complicated when you go to rest and you can't, it's related to your mind is keeping doing things. So I was watching a video on Instagram sometime, and the guy was saying about when you work doing not active exercise and you use a lot your mind, it's nice when you take rest, exercise your body, because in this way you can relax your mind. It's not so, it's like a paradox thing, but it does make sense a lot. You need to focus on uh, doing exercise and active things in this way you can relax your mind, so I have heard about that, and it really makes sense a lot, and I try to do that right now. So yeah, it's important, and doing nothing, as you said, it's also important. I believe it's nice when you relax and sometimes I have a problem on a test that I'm doing on my job, for example, and I go for a walk, I go take a shower, for example, and I can fix that, in a incredible way or something like that, just because I'm relaxing. So yeah, it does make sense. So it's nice. It's nice. And what about you, Brennan? Let me know.
I would point out three important things, but Camila said something interesting, and I'm gonna steal it. So it's going to be four important things. The first one, as Camila said, keeping away from screens. It's very important to me during some hours of the day, keeping my cell phone far from me, or TV, or my notebook, because um, our brain is getting used to so much information during our days, and it's when we are doing nothing, like Gabriela said, our brain is always thinking with guilty that we should do something, so keeping away from screens can regulate this mess in our brain. The second point is to have a work-life balance, having time to do things you like, not only working your entire day, spending time with your loved ones and things like that. The third one is doing exercises daily, physical exercises like walking or riding a bike, as Jonathan, or I don't know, meditation if someone likes it. And last but not least, go do therapy. It's very important for everyone. So that's it. That's my opinion.
Yeah, it's nice. I totally agree with you, all the points that you said. And about the point of take away from screens, I feel that a lot because a lot of times that I'm working or I'm studying and I take a rest, for example, between the activities, I go to use my phone, like to scrolling Instagram videos and all this stuff. And it's complicated because sometimes it make me anxious, and it's not a nice, actually, in a short run, it's nice for me. It's a lot of dopamine, and you see a lot of that, and because of that, I do that. But in a long run, it's bad, It's not a healthy habit that you can do. So I'm dealing with that nowadays, and it's complicated. It's complicated to do other things, boring things maybe, when you are resting. But it's important. It's important because I'm studying and I'm working on the computer all the time with screens all the time. And if I do, if I will rest some time with all other screen, it's complicated. I'm 100, almost 100% of the day with screens. It's complicated. But yeah, it's not easy to deal with that, but I'm trying. I'm trying. So, I think we can jump to the question number 4. I think it's a good one. So, in your opinion, how might poor sleep affect someone's overall well-being, and how that affect you in a specific way? What do you think, Gabriela? Let me know.
Um, oh, okay. I have a problem with that, with poor sleep, because I think I heard that's not true. Like I heard that that doesn't exist. Like, oh, I'm a night person. I heard that's not true, but I don't agree. I think I am a night person. I hate doing things like after lunch, or like morning is not the problem. The problem is the afternoon. I don't work, like my brain doesn't work at the afternoon. I'm lazy, but I have to do things, but I just don't like. And then like after 6 p.m., I can do everything. I can do everything, and I'm good, and I have energy to do things, and then I'll go sleep like midnight, all night, all days. I go sleep by midnight or 11, and I wake up just terrible. And then I don't have energy, and then I want to sleep. And then at 6 p.m. I'm good, and then I'll go back to sleeping late again. So it's like a vicious circle. And I try to break it. Sometimes I go to sleep by 10, and then I wake up really good. The problem is midnight and 11 p.m. So I think poor sleep affects your routine. I think it affects like your, I don't know if it's a word, disposition. I don't know if it exists, disposição, but I think it affects how your body function, your body works, your function. Because I know that our brain, when we go to sleep, our brain it's not instant, like it doesn't relax instantly. You go to sleep, and then like a few hours later your brain is like shut down a little, and then you really rest. So if you sleep late and you have to wake up like 6 a.m., that's my case, you don't have this time for your brain to relax completely. And it's like it's it's bola de neve. I don't know how to say. So it's not good for you to function well at work. At you became more like you become more I don't know the word. Like you have less disposition, not to work, not just to work, but to live with people and stuff. So it's not good, but it's hard to sleep early. It's really hard. But I think we should try more to do it, because when you like when when you sleep early, someday you wake up like really better the next day, and you can do more things. So it's good, and we should do it more, but it's hard.
Yeah, but how many hours do you sleep all days? Even when you go to sleep at midnight, for example.
If I go sleep by midnight, I wake up at 6, so 6 hours.
Okay, so I understand now.
I
Yeah,
feel better when
that
I
makes
sleep
sense.
like 8 hours. But there are people
Mm-hmm.
who sleep less and they feel good, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like 6 hours is good for somebody, it's for a few people, and 8 hours, it's my case, it's good for me. Like 6 hours, I don't, I'm a zombie.
Yeah, I understand you, and I don't know if I agree with all the point of midnight of night person and morning person and all this stuff. When I think the main important point is related to how many hours you sleep, you know. I think it's important to have a lot of, not a lot of, but 7 or 8 hours of sleep every day. I think it's nice for everyone. And I don't agree with people that say that I sleep 5 hours or 6 hours per day and I'm good. I don't agree with that. It seems like you are good right now in a short run in the day because you are more active or something like that. But in a long run, it will be bad, you know. I don't think it's healthy for you to sleep 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah, and I've heard that, I don't know if it's completely true, but I've heard that when you go to sleep past 11, it's your body thinks your body thinks the other day has already come. Like um
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm clear, but it when you go to sleep past 11, your body doesn't count all the hours you're sleeping. So it's not like if I sleep at midnight and I wake up at 6, it's not like I've slept 6 hours. I have
Mhm.
sleep less hours because my body thinks I'm already in the other day. So it's not good even if you are sleeping at 11 p.m., it's not good for your body.
Mhm.
It's good like 10 or 9. But yeah, I don't believe that if you sleep less than 6 hours, you're good too. Like it's good for you. I don't agree with that. I think our body needs more hours too.
Yeah, the point that you said, I think it makes sense because we as human behaviors, we are used to sleep early, you know. The midnight has this name because it should be the middle of the night. So we should focus on sleep earlier, and we are used to do that. But nowadays it's pretty complicated to do that. I think we are used to right now to sleep later. But I think the point of try to do that and focus on have 7 or 8 hours per day of sleep. I think it's the most important point. And yeah, I think in this way you can stay good. But if you are focused on sleep 4, 5, 6 hours per day, I think it's bad. Maybe it's good for you, you think well, but in the long run, I think it should be complicated. But yeah, that's okay. So, let me know about you, Camila. What do you think about this?
Okay, I agree with Gabriela said about sleep a little bit 6 hour. It's a mess for me because I work with very focus and I use my creativity a lot. When I sleep this time in my night, it's awful because I need to sleep in the middle of day or take a nap. It's important for I recover my capacity of focus. So in the middle of day, I need to take a nap. It's important in this case. But I guess after I start new routines in my life, it's about 1 month ago. I started sleeping very well because I divide my room, my bedroom for sleep and my bedroom to work. So it's a good way to live because I guess my brain it's very confused about the time to work, the time to sleep. So now it's automatic. I go to my bedroom and I know it's sleep time. So I guess it's hard if you don't have this opportunity to divide your life and work and rest. So in my case, I resolved this way. But I guess I sleep about 7 hours now. It's okay. I feel very well, and it's not necessary more take naps in the middle of day.
Yeah, the point of take a nap is nice. I like a lot, but sometimes you do that and you wake up worse, you know. So I think it's nice. The key I think it's to have like 20 or 30 minutes of sleep on a nap, and if with that you'll be good. But if you have more, like an hour or something, maybe you wake up worse, you know. It's not good. So yeah, I think that's the key point of to have a nap. But what do you think, Jonathan? Let me know about you.
My opinion is opposite to Gabriela. I
Nice.
at the 7 p.m. I don't have more energy because I up early and because my attention in my because of my job because there are a lot of work. And at the moment, the final of the day, the afternoon, it starts midnight. I don't have more energy, so please, I need to go sleep. And no, I have more. Don't speak more with me. I need to go my bedroom. And okay, so um, if I'm not getting a good night's sleep, it's just the beginning of much more serious problem. So, for example, anxiety and stress, healthy issues. So for me, it's important to good sleep because uh, if I have poor sleep, this affects a lot of me.
What time do you wake up every day, or you usually wake up?
Normally, 9 o'clock, 9 p.m., 9, 10 p.m., and
No,
or and uh, 8 hours. The, the slot, né? This 9 p.m. O'clock, and I wake up 5, 6 p.m.
so and what time do you wake up? De que horas você acorda?
Yes, 5, 6 a.m.
A.m. Okay. So it does make sense. If the concept of morning person exists and it's true, you are definitely a morning person. So I understand you.
Yes, because
And
this are
what a
opposite to Gabriela.
exactly that. And what about you, João? Let me know.
Well, I'm not night owl, coruja, owl. She is owl. Yes, I yes, I am a early bird. Okay, I am that. But yes, good sleep are important. Uh, Good time to sleep. Big, very big. Big no, better time. But I sleep. I sleep. Yes, I sleep short because uh, I sleep around 6 hours per night. I can't sleep more. I oh my routine this is. Then I know about very important that I stimulated my kids to sleep a lot. Okay, but very important because it's growth like a teenager. Then important to them. To me, well, I can't sleep more than 6 hours. I watching Gabriela said zombie person. Oh, I am electric when I wake up, but at night, oh God, at night I am zombie. Around the 11 p.m. midnight. Oh God, I like a Jonathan. I want only my bed, only that. Yes, but in the morning, oh man, I am electrical man. Oh, I have total force, total power, like that. Early bird. That's it.
Nice points. So, and last but not least, let me know, Brennan, what about you?
We as human beings, when you're sleeping, our sleep is not regular all the night. We have cycles during the night, like deep and light sleeps. And some studies says that we need 4 or 5 cycles of sleep to be good, to have uh, a good um, a good night of sleep and rest. So when I don't have this, like actually I need to sleep more than just 8 hours at a night. I need like 9 or 10 hours. So when I don't have this, uh, I spend my day in a bad humor. I am very unproductive. My day at work is terrible. So having a very good night of sleep is very important to me specifically. I know that there are people that need less hours, but having a good night of sleep is important for everyone.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I don't think there are like a perfect time of sleep that you need, that all the people need. But I think it's important to have this kind of uh gap of hour, like 7, 8, 9, or something like that hours. So yeah, it's important. Sleep is important for everyone, but the time it's relative, I think. So guys, we don't have time for more questions, but I would like to share here on the chat the link of the survey. As you know, it's a anonymous survey. You can say what you think about the immersion and suggest other topics that you would like to discuss about as well. And yeah, say what you want in a general way. I hope you enjoy the conversation. I have enjoyed a lot to talk about this with you today, and I hope